good day, my beautiful and musical friends. Let the funkiness commence. I always wanted to say that. But before we go crazy like every day, something peaceful to start this day off. Also, I will be interrupted any second by my sister anyway. I don't know why I started streaming. I just want to play piano. Oops, that doesn't look right. Forgot to start chordy. Unfortunate. Now we have to wait. Maybe let's look at reason. I could do something in the meantime. Well, we just wait. What is it that I also wanted to do about this template? Let me see real quick. What do we have here? So this template should be the playground for our Pseudo analog vintage soul album. Started out with Reason drums, which is really, really good. I forgot. We are sending them all out to their individual channels. I don't have anything on the individual buses yet. I wanted to go and just get something more general. If we want to tweak stuff later, I mean, this is a template. We could actually just place them here already, so we have that done. If we believe we want to. Let me take this reverb off. It's super unnecessary. Come on now. Okay, that's maybe better. Yeah, we can place some osmium for quick adjustments. I mean, it's a really all-in-one tool. That's why I mean, this thing isn't out for long. It's not like it is the reinvention of the wheel or whatnot, but it is very practical, I think, because then we can focus more on actually producing and not thinking about, oh, what effect am I going to use? Like, it already has a bunch of effects. So chances are pretty good, probably, that we don't need to look always for super specific stuff, because probably does it really matter that much exactly what compressor you are using? Sometimes, all the time? No, not really. Do I have to put soft tube tape on every channel? No. So just so we can have some quick control, either just for technical purposes or for creative purposes, I'll place this multi-band unit on every track of this bus too. Individual track, it's on a group bus anyway. Let us bypass these modules for now. Am I stupid? Didn't we just move them all everywhere? What is my problem? I think I misclicked. Control Shift Drag. That looks about right. Let's do that again. Yeah. I probably just pressed Shift and didn't press Control. Then I just moved it. So we have them all in place for later use, maybe. This is still songwriting, probably. Anyway, let's collapse these. We don't need to look at them. They're not doing anything. Let's reduce visual clutter. It's too easy to get lost anyway. I'm bypassing all these modules and collapsing what we don't need to currently look at. So our mind has more resources for what matters, whatever that might be. All right, I can live with this for a second. What else do we have? We have a bunch of percussions. It still also needs some help. Probably should be placing these modules here too already just so we have set up and we don't need to always go back flip-flopping of doing something creative and then some more mundane engineering kind of thing. It can kill the creative process if you're always flipping in between modes. I mean, there's the technical modes, there's the creative modes. They can live simultaneously, but it's really often better to maybe split tasks. Yeah, that's a memo to myself. By all means, this is a stream of consciousness, and I'm thinking out loud most of the time. Alrighty, that looks about right. So put one more on the cachichi, and then we should be done with it. Let's place that right there. Put this back, collapse them all. Don't want to be looking at those, especially not the pliers, they take so much space. Bypass, collapse, bypass, and collapse. Make this a little bit tidy. The visual clutter is a problem. Okay. So far so good. What else do we have up here? We got some reason bass to make some quick little bass lines if we don't feel like playing them ourselves, or if we just want to have something in context to start maybe engineering, or just if we want to get quick inspiration. I love to have some generative MIDI in there. Sometimes, especially when I practice guitar, because I play actually keys. And if I think like, oh, let me just make a little 4-chord progression so I can practice some guitar, it could be very well happening that I'll spend the entire day trying to perfect my 4-chord change and the articulation, and I never get around to practicing guitar. And while sometimes these things can maybe a little bit rigid, it's good enough for practice. And sometimes some rigidity in practice is good because you actually really get to practice the pattern. So something like this. Is this exciting? Not exactly. But it's a fixed pattern that we can learn on. Kind of silent, huh? Am I deaf today? Let me mute this bass. Did I do something to this road? Why is it so silent? No, well, I'm just deaf. That's not silent. It's the lyrics that I always, if I don't have lyrics, I'm always starting with "Don't you know?" Yes, I don't know. Maybe someday, maybe someday, maybe someday. Oh yeah. I forgot I have the cabinet on. I think I might like this cabinet. It probably had a reason to be there. Let's give it some room. Ooh, yeah, that's better. A little bit more depth. all the room. No, we have no room. I might keep it halfway. A little less. You know what? Let's see in context. Let's get a boot around in here. Let's get tambourine. But before this gets too confusing, let's get probably a more normal click also in here, so we have better relation on where is the one. That's the one. Let's get this bass line in a more realistic place. Where's it at? Can't live with this bass line. It's not good. Let's turn down the velocity of the offbeats. The funny thing is, like, you can do so much stuff. I put a CV unit below here that I can send to this shift sequence, and that way we can have the bass line have even more movement if we need that. Connected, that is. Now we have this thing wobbling about. if we wanted to have more variety. Lots of stuff can be done. Well, you know, I ain't got no lyrics to. I ain't got no lyrics to sing. 'Cause I'm gonna, That's playing some of these ghost notes. That's not too good. Let me check something. Where's that at? What? I have an idea. Let's go to this vocoder track. And then we put in the scale of the B flat blues scale. Because right now we're in B flat. So it stands to reason that we can play the blues scale of the G minor blues scale on top, or same as B flat major blues scale. Both are the same, just starting at different spots in the sequence. So if we were to put in the blues scale in G, then it looks like we got C, D flat, D, this one, and B flat. So F, G, B flat, C, D flat, and D. And actually, I will take one more note that is just this one note in between, so G flat or F sharp, however we want to call it, considering enharmonics, because that way we have this little trill option, and also we have more leeway in our vocoder for pitch adjustments. With just one more note and speed not dialed all the way up, we can get that vocoding effect, but also still preserve more of the expression. The tighter or the more narrow the range of scale you provide, of course, the last pitches are there to be corrected too, and that will make it more robotic. So if you want to be like super monotone roboter, you're probably just going to pick one pitch and put speed to 100%. If you want to be in kind of some good middle ground, then you can put more notes in and turn down the speed. Try it out, because you kind of have to sing purposefully off pitch to get that pitch correcting effect that you want. That's why it's so funny when you go back and you listen to back what you've tracked when you're using autotune or vocoder, because you want that. If you want it as a corrective effect and not just to tone a vocal, if you want to have it as for the vibe, then you will be singing so funnily off key. Like, I'm always cracking up when I listen back to the vocoder bypass, and it's like, dude, what is that guy thinking? Like, why does he have a microphone? But with a vocoder, then it makes sense. It's kind of funny stuff.
Get some Daft Punk and fill it in.